Okay, now y'all know this series. It ain't even no background music. You know this series. Valentina Shevchenko fans, listen. Let's not. We can't get ourselves in a bind with this. Okay, listen. Y'all know that this big crater head, bald headed bastard. Y'all know that this guy, he's a businessman. Okay, y'all know Dana White's a businessman, and Dana White is all about the paper. Okay, look, this is what it is. All right, Dana White had some really interesting comments to say about this matchup between Valentina and Jessica Andrade. Okay, so I thought to myself when I read this article, I said either Dana White is just real stupid because the man been in MMA for damn near 2 decades or more. Either he's real stupid or he really is selling the fight. And I deduced it that Dana White is trying to sell the fight. Okay, that's what I said. I deduced and said that Dana is trying to sell this fight. Now, there was an article written on SB Nation, okay? And, of course, SB Nation, they stupid, just like, Dana. What? Okay, they stupid, Dana not. I know why Dana's doing this. And maybe Dana White has some influence. Maybe he has some influence on these guys writing this article. Hey, let's put the word out. Okay, Valentina got competition with Jessica Andrade. Because you hear stupid people who don't know nothing about fighting. Ooh, well, if Jennifer Maia was able to do that to Valentina, if she was able to do that to Valentina, what do you think Jessica's going to do? And, these stupid people, because they don't know anything about fighting. They don't know who the fighters have fought. Don't know that Jennifer Maia already beat the hell out of Jessica Andrade already, okay? So I guess, but that's MMA math. Listen. Jennifer Maia is bigger and stronger than Jessica Andrade. Everybody talking about how strong Jessica is. Jennifer Maia is stronger than Jessica. Go watch the fight. You see, a lot of y'all are just fans and y'all just don't like Valentina, but y'all don't watch any fights, okay? I'm finna eat every last one of y'all. Every last one of your talking points, I'm finna eat y'all, and I'm finna bring smoke, fire, and vitriol to this whole video, okay? So, SB Nation said Jennifer Maia had Twitter buzzing when she smothered champ Valentina Shevchenko in the second round. Isn't this something, all these news articles, all these MMA articles, the only thing they can talk about is Jennifer Maia in the damn second round. That's it. That's all they can talk about. And smother, okay, is that the word? How about laid on top of Valentina? Was neutralized while on top of Valentina? That's probably what I would have said because Jennifer Maia was completely neutralized. How are you a jiu-jitsu black belt? You're on top of Valentina and you can't even get your offense off. How do you explain that? You couldn't even transition into any decent submission transition. No, you couldn't do it. You couldn't do it. Why? Because of the skill set of the bullet that stopped you from doing that. But, I guess these people, they've never fought. Of course they not. You got a bunch of goofy virgins that's sitting back writing these articles. They ain't never had a fight in their life. And I'm not talking about somebody slapping them in the back of the head and taking their lunch money. We're not talking about that, y'all. We're talking about fights. Okay, these people ain't never fought before. That's why sometimes I can't stand people who write articles that say stupid stuff like this, that they've never had a professional fight. They've never had a schoolyard fight. Hell, they've never had a fight in their own house. And if they did, they probably got beat up by everybody in the house. Okay, so Dana goes on and says, okay, imagine what Jessica Andrade would do. Okay, imagine what he would do. I'm sorry, she. No disrespect to Jennifer Maia. Imagine what Jessica Andrade would do. Wow. Okay. And then Dana was asked, whether Shevchenko should be matched up again with Amanda Nunes. Okay. And Dana White said, nope. I think Andrade versus Shevchenko is a very fun fight. And the thing I love about that fight is that Shevchenko is at a place in her career where she needs an opponent that people think, now get this now, think actually has a chance at beating her. Okay, and I think we all know that Andrade does, White said. Okay, now I want y'all to understand, because I always tell y'all, read every word, okay? What Dana said, and this is very, very important, okay? This is important because if you don't understand anything why this man has been around for over 2 decades, those words right there will help you. If you don't get that, you'll never get it. Dana White said, I think it's a fun fight, but the key word is, he said, what I have to do is, Valentina is at a point in her career, okay, where she needs an opponent that people think actually has a chance of beating her. And guess who's going to put the think in everybody's mind? Dana White. he's already started the process. You already got stupid people running around here now talking about, Jessica Andrade, got a puncher's chance, so Jessica going to just rush in real quick, grab Valentina, slam on her head, and knock her out like Rose Namajunas. And of course, that's the same thing they said about Jean Wallay. And of course, we know what happened in that fight. Jessica got put down, okay? Jessica got put down like she was a horse with a broken leg, okay? Let's see what else Dana's talking about, man. This is kind of crazy. I know why he's doing it, but these other these other articles, they're doing it because they stupid and they don't know nothing about fighting, okay? All right, so here go the thing is too. Dana is saying that, hey, Jessica Andrade, she dropped Caitlin Chikagian with a body shot, okay? And it's the power that makes her a threat to everyone. Now, I'm not going to disagree with that. Jessica Andrade's power, look, if she catches you in the right way, you could go down, okay? Jessica Andrade is very powerful, okay? And there's no denying that. She has power. But that's almost about it, okay? Now, here's Dana. Dana says, if you're going to go out and be safe against somebody like Jennifer Maia, what are you going to do against Andrade? So I'm trying to figure out what fight was Dana watching. Okay, and I'm going to tell you Dana White how he's going to contradict himself in this whole article. And that's, when a person lies so much, when a person lies so much, hell, they don't even think that the lie that they telling is a lie anymore. Hell, they think they think that shit the truth. But he said, if you're going to go out and be safe against somebody like Jennifer Maia, what are you going to do against Andrade? The UFC execs asked of Shevchenko. Okay, the UFC exec asked of Shevchenko. Sorry, I'm trying to get my words out today. He said Andrade is going to bring her a lot of things she's never seen before, not to mention the power Andrade has. Wait a minute. Okay, so anybody with any common sense, Andrade is going to bring Valentina something that she's never seen before? Wait a minute. Okay, let's talk about power. Let's talk about power, okay? There's two things that Jessica Andrade brings to this table. Power. Okay, 3, power, athleticism. Oh, and she can pick you up, okay? She can maul you to death. Okay, let's talk power. Holly Holm. If Jessica Andrade got power, how do you explain Holly Holm? If Jessica Andrade got power, how do you explain Amanda Nunes? So y'all going to tell me that the power that Holly Holm and Amanda Nunes possess, are y'all going to tell me that Jessica Andrade got more power than those two? How you going to explain that? Hey, let's talk about mauling style. Hey, how about that? Let's talk about the mauling style. What about Juliana Pena? Valentina was able to put Juliana Pena down, submit her. That's a mauling style, if anything. Jessica Andrade, do y'all think Jessica Andrade could legit out-grapple Juliana Pena? Let's be real. Does anybody on this video, and you can tell me if you do, that's fine, you can disagree, but does anybody in this video think that Jessica Andrade can out-grapple Juliana Pena? Valentina ain't seen it. And how about, let's add a fourth thing, okay? Jessica Andrade don't know how to cut off the octagon. If y'all think Valentina have seen that before? Somebody who don't know how to cut off the octagon? Do y'all think Valentina done seen somebody who can throw an overhand right? Do y'all think Valentina have seen somebody who can throw, who don't throw jabs? Do y'all think Valentina have seen somebody, rush straight ahead and try to charge her? Jessica, guys, what the hell is Jessica going to bring to this table that Valentina haven't seen? Power. I told you about that. Mauling, my mauling style. Ooh. Gave you an example of that. Hey, Jessica tried to call herself coming in close to try to, put the pressure on Valentina. Jessica got knocked out. Oh, somebody that can rush in. That was Jessica. How do you explain that? Somebody who can rush in and try to maul her. Sarah Kaufman tried to do that. How do you explain that? Do you mean to say that the people that I'm mentioning, you think these people? Do you think these people can do more to Valentina? Do you think Jessica Andrade can do more to Valentina than what those people have already done? Guys, I think these people, they really don't know. And you know what the sad thing about it is, man? Is that Jessica Andrade actually took a L to Jennifer Maia. The same woman that they raving about. Dana White can't be this stupid. This man know that Jessica Andrade got her ass whooped by Jennifer Maia, but Dana White a businessman, okay? Dana White got to sell this fight. So he's going to make you think that Jessica Andrade is competition. He got to, okay? This man want to sell a main event. He going to sell it as power versus skill. Watch what I tell y'all. And when y'all start looking at UFC embedded and all that countdown, that's all they're going to talk about is the power of Jessica Andrade, okay? Jessica Andrade, She's only got, look, Jessica Andrade is a good athlete, and Jessica Andrade could have played any sport she wanted to and probably still would have been successful. But do you know the problem with Jessica Andrade? Her biggest strength is also her biggest weakness, okay? First of all, Jessica Andrade got power and athleticism, and that alone has granted her all these wins, okay? I mean, she got power and athleticism. And see, even if you are a decent fighter, not an elite level, but decent, Jessica Andrade can probably beat you. Like, Andrade can probably beat you if you are a decent fighter. Do you know the fighters that Jessica Andrade lost to badly? Most of them were elite level fighters. I mean, she's lost to a couple of decent level fighters, but Jessica Andrade, for the most part, will beat somebody who's decent, but somebody elite, an elite level fighter, Jessica Andrade is going to more than likely lose to that opponent. Okay, what happened when she tried that crap with Bojangles? Same Jessica Andrade. Didn't know how to cut off the octagon. She got lit up. What did she do in the second fight with Rose Namajunas? And guys, I sat here and I laughed at this, and I'm like, my goodness. She not cutting the octagon off. So she was allowing Rose to beat her at a distance. And even in the first fight with Rose Namajunas, Rose was beating her at a distance until Rose got sloppy and she allowed Jessica to get a hold of her. But everybody got the game plan. The blueprint for Jessica Andrade is simple. You circle away from Jessica Andrade. She's not going to cut you off. She's going to follow you, and you can piece Jessica Andrade up with a nice jab. The girl can't handle a jab. Do y'all really think? Do y'all think that this is going to be a problem? Wait a minute. Valentina ain't never seen this before? Crazy. So Dana goes on to say, Andrade is going to bring her a lot of things she's never seen before, not to mention the power Andrade has. She just knocked out the number 2 girl in the world with a body shot. She's a real problem for Shevchenko that Shevchenko is going to have to figure out. And if she does, I think the fight that makes more sense is Zane. So see, guys, Dana White is a businessman. He's a businessman. Look, this man already thinking, we're going to get Jessica and we're going to get Zane to maximize our money, okay? You're going to have stupid people that run with this. They're going to run with this, and Jessica's going to be the one to do it. It was Jessica I. It was going to be Jennifer Maya. Y'all thought JoJo Calderwood was going to do it. Yeah, JoJo Calderwood didn't even make it to the fight. Some people thought Roxanne Modafferi going to get her shot. Roxanne ain't even want the fight. People thought Caitlin Chikagian would do it. Ooh, Caitlin got such great jiu-jitsu. Ooh, the fight go to the ground. What happened? Valentina took her ass down. Ooh, Jennifer Maya her jiu-jitsu is on point. What happened? She got put right on her ass. Like, come on, folks. Come on, please. Dana White already talking about Zane, man. He already know. Look, and I'm going to tell you, man. I'm going to tell you how, see, you read every word. The man already talking about Jean Belay. He talking about Jean Belay, man. He don't think Jessica can win the fight. He's selling y'all a pipe dream. He's selling it to you. And I'm going to tell you why Dana White is selling you a pipe dream, okay? So, okay. Now, this article says dominant champs often get grief for not earning the finishes on their earlier careers. But White doesn't agree that Shevchenko played it entirely safe. What? Did y'all not? Wait a minute. Didn't this man just say, I swear to God, didn't this man just say, okay, now maybe I read this wrong. Let's go back up to the article, okay? Okay, if you're going to be, okay, this is what Dana said. If you're going to go out and be safe against somebody like Jennifer, what are you going to do against Andrade? Did he not just, okay, guys, and we go down in the article. Okay, so Dana don't agree that she played it entirely safe. Guys, I'm confused. Hell, I don't know if y'all confused. I'm confused. Then he says, she doesn't have to do anything, he said. Keep doing what you're doing. You can't listen to the effing fans and the media. You have to fight your own fight. You have to fight the way you need to. It's not like she was laid on and preyed on. Somebody for the whole thing. She was picking her apart at the end of that fight. Dana White, end quote. This man done got y'all hook, line, and sinker, but some of y'all gonna be too dumb not to see it.